Did they laugh at you? Did they call you crazy? You remember their voices, their smirks, their doubts. They acted like you were wasting your time. They pointed fingers, whispered behind your back, and waited for you to fail. You were nothing but a joke to them, a target for their amusement. But you didn't break. You didn't crumble. You didn't give them what they wanted. Instead, you kept going, kept building, kept sharpening yourself in the fire of their mockery. You took every insult, every doubt, every smirk, and turned it into fuel. Now look at them, watching, studying, copying. The same ones who mocked you are now imitating you. The same ones who laughed at your vision are now scrambling to follow your blueprint. They used to call you foolish. Now they call you genius. They used to say you'd never make it. Now they ask you how you did it. That's the irony of success. First, they doubt you. Then they resist you. Then they try to be you. But you didn't do this for them. You didn't rise to prove a point. You rose because that's who you are. Unstoppable, unshakable. You never needed their approval, and now they crave yours. Let them copy. Let them mimic. Let them chase your shadow. Because while they're trying to catch up, you're already 10 steps ahead. You don't follow trends. You set them. You don't fit in. You stand out. They mocked you then. They copy you now. And deep down, they know they will never be you. Every step you took, they doubted. Every decision you made, they questioned. But now they watch in silence. They study your moves, hoping to decode your formula for success. They try to walk like you, talk like you, think like you. But there's one thing they'll never understand. You didn't follow a map. You carved your own path. When they laughed, you listened, not to their words, but to the fire growing inside you. Every insult became a brick in your foundation. Every smirk became a lesson. You learned not to seek approval, not to beg for validation. You learned to trust yourself. And now the tables have turned. They watch you in awe, confused by your transformation. They whisper in admiration, disguising it as curiosity. But deep down, they know the truth. You are something they can never be. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery. But you don't need their flattery. You don't need their approval. Because while they're still trying to figure out your last move, you're already making the next one. Remember this, you didn't rise by chance. You didn't get here by luck. You put in the work, the late nights, the sacrifices, and they see it now. That's why they copy. That's why they mimic. But they can never match your fire because their motivation is envy. Yours is purpose. Let them try. Let them copy. Let them chase. But they will always be behind. Because you are not just ahead, you are untouchable. They thought they had you figured out. They thought their words could break you, that their doubts would slow you down. But every laugh, every sneer, every moment of disbelief only made you stronger. It didn't weaken you. It fueled you. Now they look at you with wide eyes, with admiration they refuse to admit. They take notes on your moves, mimic your work, pretend they never doubted you. They act like they always believed in you. But you remember how they mocked you, and now you see how they copy you. And the best part? You don't even need to acknowledge them, because while they play catch-up, you're already writing the next chapter.